Am I progressive or just reasonable? Okay, real talk, before we get into this. This is a lazy video. These are just my thoughts. No deep research, no charts, no data. Excuse the substandard visuals too, this was a quickie. I am working on a real video, and I appreciate your patience more than you know. But I had some thoughts rattling around in my head, and I figured, why let them sit? This is another one of those rant videos. You have been warned. So here is the question I want to throw at you today. Am I progressive, or am I just a reasonable person trying to make sense of a world that keeps asking me to pick a team? Because here is the thing. I looked at what progressives believe. And honestly, I agree with most of it. Equality for everyone on American soil. I do not care if you are a citizen, undocumented, or just visiting. If you are here, you deserve to be treated like a human being. That is not a political position to me. That is just basic decency. Free medical care for anything that is not elective. Free dental. These should not be luxury items. Your teeth should not fall out because you cannot afford a dentist. Your kid should not go untreated because your job does not offer insurance. We are one of the wealthiest countries on the planet, and we still have people choosing between medication and groceries. That is not acceptable to me. If any of this is hitting home for you, do me a favor right now. Hit that like button and share this video with somebody who needs to hear it. It helps more than you know. Voting rights for every citizen, period. I do not care what happened to you in the criminal justice system. If you are a citizen of the United States, you have the right to vote. Full stop. Taking that right away based on a criminal record is one of the oldest disenfranchisement tricks in the book, and most people know exactly who it targets. I want racism gone. I know it will not happen in my lifetime. But here is how I look at it. If you do not like someone because of their race, that is on you. It says everything about who you are and nothing about the people you are judging. I have never in my life looked at a person and thought I do not like them because of their race. I do not like stupid people. I do not like ignorant people. I do not like fake people. I do not like racist people. Those are choices. Race is not. Now here is where it gets interesting. Because I am not a progressive on everything. I do not believe in sex changes for anyone under 18. I will go further and say I would argue against it before 25, because your frontal lobe is not fully developed until then. Most legal lines are drawn at 18, so that is the hard line I will use. On hormone therapy, I am going to be honest with you. I do not have enough knowledge on that subject to have a strong opinion. I am not going to sit here and pretend I do. On social programs, most people who need them actually need them. But there are people who abuse the system, and we need an honest path that helps people get their lives together instead of just keeping them dependent. On criminal justice, I do not think most people in prison should be there. I think the percentage of people who genuinely need to be locked up for a long time is a lot smaller than our prison population suggests. But some people do need to be there. I am not pretending otherwise. On the death penalty, I am against it. Not because of morality alone. Because the system is too flawed to be trusted with something you cannot take back. It does not come down to race the way people argue about it. It comes down to one thing. How good is your lawyer? When your life is on the line and the outcome depends on the quality of your legal representation, that is not justice. That is a lottery. Now let me talk about something that nobody who hates big government wants to hear. The same people screaming about government overreach are the same people voting for the two biggest examples of big government that exist. A military budget so massive, it dwarfs every other nation on earth. And laws that tell a woman, or any human being, what they can and cannot do with their own body. If you are against big government, you have to be against both of those things. You do not get to pick and choose which kind of control you are comfortable with. Here is how I look at government overall. We need it. But we need to be clear-eyed about what it is. Government lies. That is not a conspiracy theory, that is a fact. And I will be transparent with you. I am speaking from a position of some experience here. I held one of the higher security clearances available in the United States military. I have seen the gap between what the public is told and what is actually happening. And here is my honest take. There are things the public cannot handle knowing. I accept that, even if I do not love it. But in most cases, we deserve the truth. The problem is, the line between protecting the public and protecting the powerful gets crossed far too often, and most people never even know it happened. Think of government like this. Imagine trying to manage a house full of children, all with different needs, different temperaments, all convinced they know best. That is governance at scale. You need structure. You need someone making decisions the room cannot agree on. But you also need honesty, and that is where it keeps falling apart. So am I progressive? Am I centrist? Honestly, I think I am just a person who is paying attention and refusing to let a label do my thinking for me. If you made it this far, you are exactly the kind of person this channel was built for. Hit that subscribe button so you do not miss what is coming next. The real videos are on the way. This was just me thinking out loud, and I will see you on the next one.